is I, the J-Man5683. Welcome to another surprise stream, I'm going to call these. So, as you all know, I have a girlfriend. Wega, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. It's Wega.
Can you see the screen, honey? Like my screen, like I'm showing you?
No, I can't see you.
Oh, you can't see my screen?
I can't see your screen.
But I'm screen sharing. Is it black? Is there something on top?
It's bull.
Does it say?
Team Fortress 2. Meet them all.
Yes. Okay, that's a good. Okay, so I probably you guys can't tell right now. So Huega is not as internet savvy as I am. Whereas I'm a guy who spends way too much time online. Huega not so much. Now I'm gonna show her meet the Team Fortress 2. Meet the team. Basically, Huega, if you don't know, Team Fortress 2 is a popular first-person shooter created by a company called Valve that came out back in 2007 after 9 years of development. It was worth the wait. Basically, there are 9 wacky, over-the-top characters that are known to do all kinds of crazy things, and to promote the game, Valve made a bunch of shorts to try and explain what these characters do. They call them the Meet the videos. Now, right now, as I said before, I explained this to her off screen before I started recording. That Team Fortress 2 is not in a great state right now. Valve hasn't really updated the game in years. There's like a lot of cheaters and hackers on the game that make the game less fun to play, and people are very not happy about this. So, there's a petition online to try and convince Valve to save TF2. I did this before. I even made like a Gary's Mod stream for it. But, well, I'm going to show her this. Time to show you, honey.
All right.
Meet the engineer.
Hey, look, buddy. I'm an engineer. That means I solve problems. Not problems like what is beauty, because that would fall within the purview of your conundrums of philosophy.
Yeah, he's very much a cowboy.
I solve practical problems.
And you'll see. Yep, he killed 200 guys.
For instance, how am I gonna stop some big mean Mother Hubbard from tearing me a structurally superfluous new behind? The answer?
So, basically, I'll explain what's going on. So, the engineer, he's like the most sane person out of everyone here.
Like this heavy caliber tripod mounted little.
Oh, yeah, you'll get used to that.
Built by me,
Yeah, so those are called sentries.
not pointed at you.
So, the engineer, what he does is that the engineer is from Texas, if you already can't tell. He has 11 PhDs, and he's basically his family's been involved. So the main premise to TF2 is that there's these 2 guys named Redmond and Blue Torch who bought a bunch of useless gravel pits to try and expand their father's weapons company. But when their father died, as punishment for basically wasting a bunch of good land, for wasting a lot of his life and basically catching every major disease known to man, he inherits them with those 2 very useless gravel pits. So, like every sibling ever, they fight. Redmond and Blue Torch fight over it for the rest of their lives. So they hire 9 mercenaries. Engineer, he's my least favorite character-wise because he's too boring compared to everyone else. Basically, the engineer is his real name is Dale Conacher. He's like one of the only mercs to actually have like a full name. The engineer has 11 PhDs, and his family's been involved with the Mann family for some time. And those little turrets are called sentries. Basically, he builds a bunch of random turrets and other things. He builds other things, most notably a teleporter, which allows you to teleport places, and the other is a dispenser. Every scout main watching this type need a dispenser here. I'll get used to it later. But basically, the dispenser dispenses health and ammunition. Sadly, this is kind of misleading because engineers can only build one sentry at a time. And that's just the first trailer. There's like 10 of these. And now... Ah, crap.
Boom. Headshot.
Oh, hold on one sec. Hold on one sec, honey. Sadly, I can't go without the V2 model. Thankfully, I'm going to get a new PC later. So hopefully built by tomorrow. And that way I can finally get a better RAM, I guess.
Sniping's a good job, mate.
So this is the sniper. I'll take one guess where he's from.
Out of doors.
Are you still there, honey?
You'll not go hungry, because at the
Yeah,
end of the day, long as
still.
there's 2 people left.
Are you not guessing his accent?
Someone is gonna want someone
I
dead.
can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
Well, I didn't hear any voices.
Okay, let me try again. Can't hear anything now.
Mm-mm.
Boom. Headshot.
Did you just hear that?
Hmm.
Did you just hear a guy say boom headshot?
No.
Okay, hold on one sec again.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong. Hello? Yes, I didn't decline it. I didn't know what's wrong with it.
Okay, can you see a bobblehead?
Yes, I see it.
Okay, sorry, Internet. Yeah, she's using a goddamn Zoom call, so I'll explain what's going on. So, all right. Did you hear a little triumph thing?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I'll play the video again.
Boom. Headshot. Sniping's a good job, mate.
Are you gonna guess what country he's from?
Out of doors.
No.
I guarantee you'll not go hungry, because at the end of the day, long as there's 2 people left on the planet, someone is going to want someone dead.
Get used to that, honey. That guy's like one of my favorite characters, by the way. His name's the Demo Man. We'll get to him later.
Yeah, no, I'm not a crazed gunman, Dad. I'm an assassin. Well, the difference being one has a job and the other's mental sickness. I'll be honest with you. My parents do not care for it.
So if you can't tell, he's Australian. Actually, he's not actually Australian at all. He's from New Zealand. So in the TF2 universe, Australia is a bunch of big, tough, manly men. If you can't tell, he is not that. He's from New Zealand. Oh yeah, I should bring this up. New Zealand in this universe is pretty much Atlantis. It voluntarily sunk itself underwater for some reason. And
I think his mate saw me. Yes, yes, he did. Feelings?
yep.
Look, mate, you know there's a lot of feelings. Blokes were bludgeon their wife to death with a golf trophy. Professionals have standards. Be polite.
Be polite. Be efficient. Have a plan. Kill everyone you meet.
One you meet.
Even us. Yeah, so that's the sniper. The sniper, if you can't tell, he's Australian. He basically takes his targets from afar. And yes, that's his piss. He throws his jars of piss at people. It makes sense, trust me. Hold on one sec. So now, that was like different thing. This is the heavy.
I am heavy weapons guy. And this is my weapon.
Yeah, this is one of the first ones they made.
50 kilograms,
The first trailer they made, so it's not as over the top or wacky as the other games.
1,000 rounds per minute. It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds.
Wago, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Just rubbing out my eye.
Sorry, your hands over it. Yeah, so the heavy, he may look like a dumb muscle, and to a lot of the fans, he kind of is. But Heavy is quite intelligent. He actually has a PhD in Russian literature, and he's mainly a mercenary to try and raise money for his family in Russia. And so he has 3 things he cares about: his wife Sasha, his minigun. His family, his minigun Sasha, which he literally sleeps in his bed with, like us sometimes, and sandwich.
Oh my God, who touched Sasha? All right. Who touched my gun?
Can you hear the audio still?
Some people think they can
Yeah.
outsmart me.
And
Maybe.
speak with a Russian accent.
Well, he is from Russia.
I've
Yet to be
meet one
someone
that
who can
can
outsmart Bullet. Bwah! Bwah! Ah, ha, 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 ha. This is just your average match of TF2, by the way. Cry some more.
Try some more.
Yeah, this is a very old trailer for the game. Yeah, like those are like our all. Whoa, hold on one sec. I don't think I ever saw that before. Let me just look. Yeah, this is like a very, very early build of the game. Like, Scout has a goddamn Uzi. How have I never known this before? And now...
to start with you. I mean, do you even know who you're talking to? Yo, what's up? do you have any idea? Any idea who I am? Basically,
Kind of a big deal.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
That.
Okay.
Grass grows, birds shine, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people. Boy, I'm force of nature. Bonk. If you're from where I was from, you'd be fucking dead. Woo! So that's the Scout. Basically, the Scout is like one of the weaker like characters power-wise in the game. Basically, if you really can't tell, he's a big, arrogant douche, and he loves it. Is like full of himself, and everyone loves it. Basically, his real name's Jeremy, and that he runs really fast and mainly tries to get chicks. Basically, he even like attending a high school at 25. Basically, he had 9 older brothers, and they would always start fights like across Boston, and Scout would always be like the last one to show up. So he decided to start running fast so that he could get to the fights before his brothers would. He also wants a dispenser here. I ran into a Scout cosplayer once. It was awesome. And yep, he ate the sandwich on top of heavy. Yeah, there was something called the Orange Box that Valve had that came with Half-Life and Portal, which like 3 of the best games ever. And now I get to the most insane character.
If fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight.
Sun Tzu said that.
And I'd say he knows a little more about fighting than you do, pal,
Because he invented it.
And then he perfected it so that no living man could best him in the Ring of Honor.
So there's a soldier. Soldier mainly does like a lot of the damage stuff, and he uses a rocket launcher and rocket jump. Basically, Soldier's probably the funniest character backstory-wise, and his backstory is that despite being a military guy, Wake, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Sorry, internet, like this. But basically, the soldier is he was rejected from every major branch of the U.S. military, so he but that didn't stop him from buying a ticket to Europe and blowing up the Germans, and he didn't even know the war ended until 1949, which, if you know your history, you know World War II ended like much earlier than that. So he just started randomly blowing up civilians. Also, his voice actor was Rick May, who sadly passed away of COVID in 2020.
His fight money to buy 2 of every animal on Earth. And then he herded them onto a boat, and then he beat
the crap out of every single one. Yeah, I know almost all these from memory.
And from that day
Oh wait, I got.
time a bunch of animals are together in one place, it's called a zoo.
Oh wait, are you looking at the screen, honey?
Yeah, I'm seeing the screen.
Because get ready for the big reveal. You're gonna love it, or hate it. See?
Ooh.
And
Your head, though.
I know.
Unless it's a farm.
Yuck.
Yes. And now we get to know the craziest character in the game.
What makes me a good demo man? If I were a bad demo man, I wouldn't be sitting here discussing it with you now, would I? Yeah.
Let's do it! I'll let you guess what his nationality is, honey. Are you gonna guess his nationality?
No, I don't know about the nationality.
Oh, come on.
Pinch of potassium chloride, one errant twitch, and kablooey!
He's Scottish, if you can't tell. All right, so he basically, his family has a weird thing with jobs, and he ended up like going like on Halloween night. He started like trying to ask ghosts for some jobs, and that's when a wizard offered him to clean his entire library for a nickel. But that's when Demo finds a Abominomicon.
I'm a black Scottish cyclops. They got more than they got likes of me.
Don't worry, it wasn't anything too inappropriate. That was just the Scottish government trying to cover up the Loch Ness monster.
How you fine dandy, so proud, so
Oh wait.
sure, prancing up.
That's all your handful of eyeballs. Come and get me, I see.
I'll be waiting on you with a whipping your brains.
And so, I'm a grim, bloody fable with an unhappy, bloody end. Kaboom! And now,
Oh, they're going to have to glue you back together.
in hell! Yeah, if you can't tell, Delman is like my other favorite. The red spies in the base? Oh yeah, if you can't tell, this trailer is going to be very different. It's not an interview if you can't tell. Gentlemen. Meet the spy.
I see the briefcase is safe.
Safe and
Yeah, it is.
sound.
Tell me, did anyone happen to kill a red spy on the way here?
No. Then we still have
We
problem.
still have a problem.
And a knife.
Ooh, big problem.
Wait, what are you
Plenty
doing?
of spies. The dime a dozen
Oh,
backstabbing
nothing.
scumbags like you. Ow. No offense.
They all
If you
wore
manage to
blue.
kill them,
Yeah, they're the blue
you
team.
will not
They're the
like
Blues.
me.
Basically, and yes, the blue is spelled differently. BLU with no E. There's no, because they're working for a company called the Builders League United. And so basically, if you can't tell, there is a spy among them.
And nothing like the man loosed inside this building.
What are you, president of his fan club?
No.
No. That
That would
would
be
be
your
your mother. Yep. The scout,
Indeed.
the red spy slept with the scout's mom.
And now he's here to us. So listen up, boy.
Or pornography starting your mother will be the second worst thing that happened to you today. Oh yeah, the spy is very French.
Give me that.
Don't worry, it gets funnier later on.
Our defenses.
So that's... Yeah, sadly, the trailer doesn't really portray the spy accurately. He can't, like, slide his sapper onto the... Basically...
To our colleagues.
Oh yeah, I should probably explain what each class did since I didn't really do it last time. Demo Man blows things up there, and the Spy, basically, Spy is like my least favorite class, but one of my favorites like from a character standpoint. Basically, he can disguise himself as another teammate of the opposite team, and he can use it to use this advantage to either kill other enemies or try and steal the intelligence. Oh yeah, another funny little piece of trivia. That cut that the sniper got on his cheek, after this trailer came out, they updated the game so we could have that cut. Yeah, he also can't attack when he's in disguise. However, enemy medics can heal you if you're in disguise.
In this very room.
It could be you. It could be me. It could even be...
What? It was obvious.
Head off.
He's a red spy.
I told you the soldier was crazy.
Red any second now.
Watch, you'll see. You're gonna see.
Any second now. See? Red. No, wait. That's blood.
So, we still got problem.
Big problem. All right. Who's ready to go find this spy?
Right behind you. And that Yes, he's a scout and everything else. Ma petit chauffeur. That means like my little cauliflower in French, by the way. And now we have like probably the longest of these.
Move, Cyclops, move! Come on, almost.
When the patient woke up, his skeleton was missing, and the doctor was never heard from again. Anyway, that's how I lost my medical license. Archimedes, no.
Oh, don't worry. Yes, this is the medic. Medic is probably the most insane of these of the mercs. And if, as you already couldn't tell earlier, as he mentioned earlier, he made a guy's skeleton disappear
The sound of progress.
while the guy was conscious. And now?
Kill me later. Where was I? There we go.
Yeah. So the medic, if you can't tell, he's completely insane. And originally the trailer wasn't supposed to be like this. The original idea was for it to explain how a device he has works called the Metagun. But they thought it wasn't that interesting.
Oh, that looks good. Very nice there.
Should I be awake for this?
Well, no. But as long as you are, could you hold your rib cage open a bit? I can't seem. Ah! Oh, don't be such a baby.
Rib
Let's
bones.
grow back. No, they don't.
Oh yeah, also, I don't know if you noticed this yet, but Medic's not wearing gloves.
Ew.
That just shows how insane this guy is. And he's mainly interested for scientific research, and...
What happens now?
And now?
Now?
Let's go practice medicine. Ta-da! So that's his Metagun, and you're gonna see what it does right away. Yep, it's a massive war zone right now, and the medic... It's gonna show you what he does right here. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why Demo Man's eye didn't grow back, there's a good reason for that. His eye is possessed. His eye is possessed. It turns into a giant monster every Halloween. Wait, inaccurate. Medics don't heal scouts.
Oh, yeah!
Are you sure this will work?
I have no idea!
And then... And then here it comes. I am bulletproof! I also ran into a medic cosplayer last year. So that's the soldier. So as you can see, the medic has an ability called Uber Charge. Once he's healed enough damage, he'll unleash it. He has the ability to unleash an Uber Charge, which basically makes his opponent, whoever he's healing, invincible.
Looks good. Very nice there. Yes.
Hey, thanks, Doc. Oh, man! You would not believe how much this hurts.
Archimedes?
Did you not hear that?
Yeah, I hear.
Did you not? Yeah, if you didn't know what that meant, the medic, one of the medic's birds, Archimedes specific, somehow ended up in Scout's body. And funny little trivia is that if you blow up a Scout in game, there is a chance that Archimedes will come out of his body, will spawn for the remains. All right. And now this stream's gonna get copyright claimed.
Pyro?
Yeah, you'll see.
He's got
I fear no
well,
man.
some sort of a flamethrower.
And you'll see why. You're gonna see why. Pyro. Okay, actually, Meg's second most insane. Soldier is the most insane, and okay, Meg's the third most insane. And you'll see later why.
How do I get this damn thing off?
One shudders to imagine what inhuman thoughts lie behind that mask. One dreams of chronic and sustained cruelty.
And now, yep, this is what Pyro thinks he's doing. He thinks it's a happy, spreading happiness and joy of a little tiny baby bud. And yes, there is an item that allows Pyro to see the world like Pyro. And cut. Oh yeah, the song's called "Do You Believe in Magic" by the Lovin' Spoon.
I see they just look like babies.
Yes, there's like I said, this is how Pyro sees the world. He doesn't think he's burning everything alive. He thinks he's spreading happiness and joy to everybody. Yeah. Oh wait, communism in theory. Communism in practice. Oh yeah, speaking of horses, you're gonna probably love this, but the guy that founded Valve, which is the company that makes this game, Gabe Newell, the guy that founded the developer of this game, he's a fan of My Little Pony. My girlfriend's a Pegasus sister, okay? I had to bring that up. And then there's one more trailer, by the way, don't worry. And yep, there's the Pyro. Yeah, like I said, this is the last of the Meet the Team, but and yeah, this is actually, these were all made in like a piece of animation software Valve makes called Source Filmmaker. And there's one more trailer. It's like another one of the older ones, but probably the most graphic, and you'll see. Meet the sandwich. The sandwich is the most important class of TF2.
There he is. You stop right where you are. That is an order. He's getting away. Do not let him get to the rip. Don't do it, pal. Do not do it. Hey, calm down here.
Yes.
You listen? Just. Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! My blood! He punched out all my blood.
You call that breaking my spine? You red team ladies wouldn't know how to break a spine of my spine!
Oh yeah, I don't know if I ever show you this, but I actually have a mouse pad of this. So the sandwich is an item that the heavy uses that allows them to heal the damage. I hope you enjoyed it and questioned my own sanity, honey. What was your favorite? What was your favorite What was your favorite of the trailers?
Oh, kind of like one of the snipers.
Oh, Sniper's your favorite? I mean, you seemingly liked Pyros the most.
Yeah, Pyro. It was the most.
Any other questions you have about TF2, honey?
Nope.
Like, you don't know, like, why, Oh, yeah, and I never even mentioned the hats! So, in TF2, you can actually buy a bunch of hats for your characters, and this has led to jokes about TF2 being the greatest war-themed hat simulator of all time. Well, hope you had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and don't forget to save TF2, and if you're...